Hi, it's Ed Kaminsky. We're checking in here, Manhattan Beach, California, with David Houck from Houck Construction. What is the first thing someone should look at when they're picking a contractor?
First, you want to make sure they're licensed. A licensure is a requirement to do any work that's over $500. But then there's deeper steps to that. You don't have to have insurance, general liability insurance often, but sometimes it's wise if you've got a big investment.
Or what kind of different licenses are there? What should they have?
There's three. There's an A for an engineering license, and then the B is the general contractor's license, which we are prime contractor to a homeowner, and then there are trades licenses such as an electrician, a plumber, and those are under C. So you want, if you're doing a home, a B licensed general contractor. General contractors could be an individual without any employees. They should make sure they're licensed. Ultimately, it's a relationship. So you're really looking for somebody that you connect with.
Sure.
And so you are relying on their expertise, but they are watching out for your best interest.
Right.
This comes to a connection that they get your goals in mind as far as levels of quality, the cost controls, and the timing and all.
Right. So when it comes to insurances, how do you check to make sure someone has insurance? Do they usually readily give that information up? I mean, is that what normally happens?
They've made it really nice for consumers to go to the Contractor State License Board online. And you can go check a license, and then when you see that, it will go down and have workers' comp. It's questionable if somebody says they don't have workers' comp. Is this person, one individual, doing all the work on my house,
right,
physically himself, or
which is probably not the case,
or is it 100% sub? So that's a first concern. The general liability is something that is worth asking for. It just takes it to another level, but that is not a required insurance. Bonding is a requirement to be licensed, so it's not anything special.
So licensing is one thing, but because you have a license doesn't make you good. So how do you know if someone's good?
There is a bit of truth to you get what you pay for. And that's a challenge because people want to pay the least amount of money, get something done quickly, and they want a really nice quality.
Right.
And a good contractor should be helping guide as your fiduciary. Let's keep this appropriate for this particular property. So if we look at this property here and what it might sell for, what would be the appropriate level of, we're standing what used to be the kitchen, of appliances? Does this house support a $9,000 refrigerator, or does it support a $2,000 refrigerator? Are you going to get your return? And if it's for an end user, helping guide them, like, that's not a good idea to put motorized gates and a fence on this and spend all that money. Or is it important because there's a lot of personal things for safety?
How would you pre-check somebody though, if you're just hiring a contractor for the first time, to know whether they're likely to be good or not good?
I think it's wise to ask for references, and you can usually have a conversation with the few references and find out, and ask the questions.
Right.
Well, what was your relationship? How big was the work?
So really just going through that reference process, just like you'd be hiring an employee or something like that.
Right. Because the license board does show complaints, and that gets you a long way, but the next step is truly trusting them. I think it's similar to deciding how do you pick your doctor. And once you have a relationship with somebody, you need to be in communication, because it's good to solve problems before they happen.